Alrighty, get ready for lost polar bears. Hey, this is a work with me problem, so I'm going to do a little bit and then have you pause the video and then you can copy it on your paper and we'll do it together side by side. So, here is the scenario. You are traveling through Alaska. There are 6,000, let's get this written, 6,391 polar bears that are lost in the tundra. You decide to help them find their way by leading them to the nearest glacier. However, you can only take 8 polar bears at a time. So we're going to divide this by 8. And your task is to figure out how many trips you must lead all these polar bears on to find their new home. And the very first thing you want to do is do your counting by 8s here, because we're working with 8. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. So, if you have not done that yet, please go ahead and write your counting by the numbers there. And when you're ready, just hit play and we'll move on. Alrighty, so the very first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and make my area box here. And I'm going to just draw it in right there. And I'm going to put this number, 6,391, right inside the box. So 6,391 goes in the box. And then 8 goes on the outside of the box. And remember, I'm wanting to fill this whole area up. So I'm going to start looking for numbers that will work for that. Now, 8 will not go into 6, but it will go into 63. So I know I have to get 2 place value holders here, and I'm going to put 2 zeros right up on top, a 0 there and a 0 there, and that means anything that I multiply by 0 will give me 0. So I've got 8 times 0 is 0, 8 times 0 is 0 as well. So now I'm looking for what will give me close to 63. So now I'm going to use my counting by the numbers up here, and I can see that I get 64 is just a little too big, so I've got to come down here to 56, and that's going to be 7. So, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? So 7 times 8 will give me the 56. So I'm going to write the 56 here, and now I'm ready to subtract. And before I do, I got to look for any trouble coming. I got no trouble here, I got no trouble here, and whoa, I got trouble right there because I cannot take 3 and subtract 6 from it. So I am going to borrow from this 6, turn that into a 5, and turn this 3 into 13. And now I'm ready to subtract. So I'm going to move this up a little bit, and I'm going to add another area box here, and I'll just plug this one in right here. And now 1 minus 0 will give me 1. 9 minus 0 will give me 9. And 13 minus 6 is going to give me 7. And 5 minus 5 is 0, so I'm at 791. Okay, I'd like you to pause the video at this point and copy down everything I have so far. And when you're ready, hit play and we'll move on. Okay, so now I'm looking at my 8, and it cannot fit into the 7. It's too big, but it will fit into 79, right? So now I'm going to need a place value holder for this 1. So I'm going to add a 0 up here, and then 8 times 0 will give me 0 down here. And then I'm looking for a number that's right around 79, but not over it. And as I come across here, I can see that 72 is my number because 80 is too big. So I'm going to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And actually it's a 90, right, because I got that 0 there. But right now I'm just working with the 9 because I already dropped the 0. 9 times 8 is going to give me the 72 up here, right? So I'm going to drop 72, and then I'm going to subtract those numbers. And let's go ahead and create another area box here. So I'm going to make another one. This one's going to be blue. And let's put that in here. And right up there. And now I'm checking for any trouble coming. I got none here, I got none here, and none there. So let's go ahead and subtract. 1 minus 0 is going to give me 1. And 9 minus 2 is going to give me 7. And 7 minus 7 is 0. So I'm good to go. So once again, pause it right here. And I want you to copy what I have so far. And then when you're ready, hit play. And we'll continue on. Superb. Let's move on. So now I'm looking at how many times 8 can go into this 71. And as you see, I got the 72 here, which is too big. So I've got to go with the 64. And 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will give me 64. So I'm going to multiply by 8 up here. And 8 times 8 is going to give me 64. And now I do have trouble coming because I can't take 1 and subtract 4 from it. So I'm going to borrow from the 7, turn this 7 into a 6, and turn the 1 into 11. And now I'm ready to subtract. And 11 minus 4 is going to give me 7. And 6 minus 6 is going to give me 0, so I don't even have to worry about that. I'm going to put my minus sign there. And 7 is my remainder. So now watch. Oh, wait, before we do that, I want you to pause the video and copy what I've done now. And then when you're ready, hit play and we'll finish this bad boy up. All right, and here we go. First thing I want to do is move this over here so I have room to work. I'm going to draw my line here. And remember, I'm adding these all up. So I'm taking 0 and 0 and 8. And I'm going to put my 8 there. 0 and 9 gives me 9 for the tens place. And I'm going to bring the 7 up. So I brought each of these numbers up, right? And now I've got my remainder of 7. So I'm just going to put remainder 7. Now, here's what this means. Remember, there's 6,391 of these polar bears that are lost, and you're taking each polar bear, you're going to take trips, and each trip you can only take 8 polar bears. So you're going to take 798 trips, but then you're going to have 7 polar bears left over. So you're going to actually have to take 799 trips, otherwise these 7 polar bears would be left and not know where to go. So you are going to have to take 799 trips in order to save all these polar bears and find them a new home. And that's all it takes. So now what I want you to do is pause it one more time, copy all this information. The next one you're going to do on your own, and then we'll correct it together. Until then, have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. And now, on to counting by the numbers. This is a great strategy for anybody who does not have all their multiplication facts memorized. Counting by threes. Ready? Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Counting by fours. Ready? And 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Counting by sixes. Here we go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. Counting by sevens, here we go. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. And counting by eights, here we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Counted by nines, here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90.